Let's visit our warehouse and see what we're driving this week. That's Joe, our night watchman. I see he's ready on the job, guarding the door there. Must have been a rough night. Hey Joe, wake up. You're getting $4 an hour. Come on. We're at the back door to one of our warehouses. Let's go in and see what we're driving today. Hey Joe, I need the key to get in here. You can do your yoga later. Come on. Break's over. Oh nice, a 2020 Toyota Sequoia. I think I'm pronouncing that right. A nice big off-road rig. This is a long one I can see. Must hold a lot of gear. A view from the rear, and I see it is a special edition. The TRD Pro off-road package. The Sequoia has been out around 13 years with no major changes, so it is a bit on the outdated side, but then again it's reliable, indestructible, and holds its resale value better than any other SUV on the market. We also tested two other TRD off-roaders, the TRD Tacoma Truck and the TRD Tacoma 4Runner. We'll have links for those videos at the end of this video. Just go to the end, click and watch. TRD stands for Toyota Racing Development, and they have a lot of goodies on this for enhancing the off-road ability. So let's take a look and see what we're getting for our money. Somewhere in there we get 4 Fox shocks. Very expensive setup. You get special 18-inch TRD wheels with off-road tires. A rack on the roof for hauling more gear. Somewhere under there a skid plate, so you don't bust up the oil pan. A real 4-wheel drive system borrowed from the Toyota Tundra. 4-wheel drive high, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive low. And for more serious use, locking differential. We also get a TRD exhaust. For what it's worth, it sounds better when you're actually driving than when you're sitting at idle. By the way, with the TRD package, tow rating drops to 7,100 pounds, but who's going to tow more than a Sequoia anyway? Under the hood, no changes. The same 5.7 liter V8. It's been around forever, putting out 381 horsepower. Fuel economy with 4-wheel drive is 13 in the city, 17 on the highway, or so they say. We're racking up a lot of miles to find out, so don't go away. The V8 engine is hooked up to a 6-speed automatic transmission, which is technically outdated, but it lasts forever, so why complain? Just like that V8 that runs forever. Can't complain about that either. There's a lot of cheap plastic in Toyota trucks and SUVs, but since the vehicle is so reliable, most people don't bitch about it. I don't. As far as the cabin on this, it holds 2 people in the front, 2 bucket seats in the second row, and 2-3 kiddies when you unfold the third row. Technically this is 7. If you get a bench seat for the second row, they claim 8. There is a full-size spare tire, but it's located under the vehicle, so if you get a flat, you're going to get dirty getting it out. But that's just the price you pay for driving a heavy-duty framed vehicle. Even though there's a lot of cheap plastic used in here, the controls are pretty good. Got a nice gauge cluster. Very simple knobs, large knobs to use with gloves. It's very pleasant to be in. So again, no real complaints. A standard Sequoia runs 51 grand, the TRD 64 grand as you see, but they actually had the audacity to charge us $1,000.50 for that exhaust system. Come on. Shouldn't that be part of the package? Guess not. In any case, if you want that exhaust system and a few minor items, $67,029. The first half of the video, the show and tell part, which is boring, that's over with. Second half, we're going to go out and do some driving, including a long freeway trip to get fuel economy and some off-roading. But first, we're going to take the headlights out and see what they do in the dark. Handy if you drive at night. Good to know, right? It's dark enough. We'll take these headlights out, see what they do. Here we have the low beams on a building 100 feet away. Very bright, reasonable height. Go to high beam. Definitely lights up then. And here we have the brights on the building 300 feet away. Good height, good spread, good brightness. Go to low beam. Well, it does reach out, even if it is a bit low. Bright enough though. I'd say it passes. I've never bothered to ask if the power steering on this vehicle is electric or hydraulic, but it feels hydraulic, which is good. So I don't care if it's electric or hydraulic. I like it, and I think you will too. Heavy enough, good feel, good feedback. Not precise, you don't want that in a truck or SUV going off-road. But fine, just the way it is. I'm told the ride quality on the TRD is much smoother than stock, so let's take some mild speed bumps around 20 miles per hour, as we do in all my videos, and find out. Bump number 1. That was soft enough. Let's go to 25 miles per hour. Bump number 2. Pretty smooth. There's a lot more travel on these shocks. Number 3. The nasty one coming up. Very impressive. I can see why they charge a lot for those shocks. We never use this speed bump. This is a real suspension killer, but I think we can take it. Come on, let's do it. Wow. Cushioned up real good. Just went up from 3 stars to 5 stars. This 5.7 liter V8 is one of the best truck engines on the market. They just run forever. It's a very strong engine, but they guzzle a lot of gas, not because of the engine design, because the vehicles they're put in are extremely heavy, like this. I think the full tank of gas in me were reaching around 3 tons. So 0 to 60 times aren't exactly going to light the tires on fire. That's especially true if you only have 6 gears in the gearbox, while most SUVs are going to 8 to 10. Let's give it a go. Well, not bad. Slight pin to the seat. Not the quietest engine I've ever had, but strong. Nice brakes too. We've done around 60 miles of city mixed commuting, getting 13.6 mpg. We're going to tack on 115 miles of freeway driving. See if we can raise the figure up a bit. In the past 12 years, I've driven gobs of Sequoias, and the strict highway mileage is around 15 to 17 in every one. Hasn't varied much. This is a good highway cruiser, though. Excellent driving position. The wind noise is rather low. But even if you do get the 17 mpg claim, that's still a lot of gas you're guzzling. Fortunately, the fuel in this town I'm coming up to later on is going to be $1.80 a gallon, so it's not going to kill my pocketbook too bad. If you're driving a big SUV, it's nice to find a place where gas is $1.89 a gallon. Be nice if it was that way every day, every month, every year. Dream on. Well, 69 miles of city driving and around 110 miles of freeway driving. We got 14.3. If we get time, we'll see if we can do another highway trip. Strictly highway trip. See if we can bump this up a bit. Did a little better this time, 15.4 mpg, but like I said earlier, 15 to 17 is the norm on these vehicles, and with all the four-wheel drive stuff we have on here, 15.4 is about what I would expect. Here's the Border Patrol checkpoint, checking for our coronavirus. Uh-oh. Corona alert, corona alert. On backcountry roads like this, the 6-speed automatic is rather annoying. It can't make up its mind what gear it wants to go in. Up, down, down, up, down, up. Fortunately, it has a manual shift override, so it's easy just to lock it in 3rd gear, then go on your way. This vehicle really needs an 8-speed or 10-speed automatic, maybe next year. We're going to get off the pavement, and I'm really impressed the way the suspension is absorbing impacts on these rutted, rippled roads. I can go a lot quicker than I could in other typical four-wheel drive vehicles, and the handling is excellent. And I'm still in two-wheel drive, of course. Finally, some good old-fashioned mud holes. There we go. I'm in the mood for a steak dinner. And I see my lunch right there. Yeah, what a scrawny looking cow. Ugh. Never mind. What's up, Elsie?
It looks good.
What's up? The only disadvantage with taking the Sequoia off-road, it's a lot wider than the skinny Toyota 4Runner. So if you're getting on very narrow trails, it can be a problem, especially if you don't want the paint to get scratched up. But on medium-sized roads, you'll be just fine. As far as the TRD Sequoia goes, I'm very impressed with this vehicle. Toyota took a soccer mom special, turned into a real off-road machine that performs quite well in the dirt or on the road. If you want a full-size Toyota SUV with all the off-road goodies, you can get a Toyota Land Cruiser for $85,000. You get this for $65,000. Save yourself 20 grand, so it's no brainer as to which one's a better deal. Here's some video links to other Toyota off-road vehicles we've tested recently. Just click and watch. And subscribe. I need gas money.